Temesca CTV. Now guys, we have just finished playing Crystal Palace where we've just won 1-0 and obviously our last game of the year and we've won it, which is so good. I'm so happy that the boys have got 3 points on the board. Job done. Now, I didn't actually do a preview for the game yesterday, guys. I'm really sorry about that. But I did put out a post on Facebook and I said, in all honesty, this game is just going to be a job done game. I don't think we're going to see really exciting and impressive football. We're just going to scrape by and just get the 3 points, and that's what we did. We just scraped by. It wasn't spectacular, but was it ever going to be? I mean, the results we've had of recent have been so up and down recently, and I think any Chelsea fan will take that today. I feel like there was a lot of errors there. I will talk about them. I don't want to sound negative, but when you're analysing a game, you're going to see the errors. But I just want to say, Kante's goal was so good. I was so impressed with it. It was one of the points in the game where we were actually decisive and we took the chance. We were quite indecisive today. I felt like that was one of the main factors that let us down a lot throughout the 90 minutes, really. We needed to be more concise, precise, take every chance we had. And I'm glad that Kante did take that chance. But that's a World Cup winner for you there, hey, isn't it? What a goal from him. I do love Kante. He's got a place in my heart. How could he not? I love him. You guys would have probably saw it if you do follow me on Insta. I was quite excited about that goal. Yeah, it was long and overdue, especially after the first 45 minutes. I was pretty happy with the starting lineup today, first of all. I thought it was strong. I think it said a lot, Sarri actually starting Giroud over Morata today, in all honesty. Morata isn't consistent enough, so Giroud took his place today, didn't he? I don't think Giroud had a bad game, in all honesty. I think he performed quite well. Obviously, he had 2 offside goals, which was frustrating to watch. Ever so slightly offside, should I say. That was frustrating, but I think Giroud had a good game today. I'm going to talk about Morata a little bit later on, but I've got a lot to say about that. But yeah, I made a few notes, because why not, hey? So yeah, in the first half, Crystal Palace were very organised. Obviously, the Crystal Palace manager had obviously gave them a massive prep talk, and definitely told them to play very defensive, because they were very defensively organised. That's why I do think we really did struggle to score a goal in the first half. They were parking the bus a lot, and yeah, they were defensively organised. That's why we did struggle to break them down. Yeah, we struggled to react in small spaces, and we didn't take every chance we had. We had a few free kicks, they nearly come to things, like for example, Rudiger nearly scored with a header, but it was unlucky, but we just weren't taking our chances as much as we should have been. And against teams like Crystal Palace, you need to be taking every single chance you have, because if not, you're going to get punished for that. We didn't, luckily, but every little chance you have, every little bit of room you have, you need to take it. We needed to be more precise and sharp. We weren't decisive enough. Hazard's performance was pretty quiet in the first half, to be honest. It's not many times I say that, you know? It's not many times as a Chelsea fan you'll stand there and say, I didn't even know Hazard was on the pitch in the first 45 minutes, in all honesty. I'm not being controversial, but I just didn't even know he was there. It was such a quiet performance from him. I wouldn't say poor, but it's quite performance. And also, this is another controversial point. Oh, I'm so opinionated today, oh my days. But I felt like Alonso's attitude dropped the minute he got a yellow card in the 9th minute of the game. He had such a fiery attitude today. I don't know what was wrong with him. You could just tell his attitude was bringing him down. And from that yellow card in the 9th minute, he had such a bad attitude throughout the full game. Such a disappointing performance from him today. Like, I'm not trying to single players out, but it was dreadful. I'm not going to lie, I'm just being honest. I just was not impressed with him at all whatsoever today. Again, very poor performance. And then obviously, second half, we were decisive, we took our chance, and Kante scored. 1-0, job done. As I said, I'm not standing here and saying, you know what, we thrashed Palace 3-0. But let's not forget, like, they've just beaten Manchester City. They are a good side. And some people might say, oh Emma, but they're in the second half of the table. But that doesn't matter. We always really do struggle going to Selhurst Park. It's very tough. It's a hard London ground to go to. It's a London derby. And before the new year, this is all we needed. We just needed to get the 3 points. As I said, going into this game, let's be honest, I knew it wasn't going to be a massive 4-0 scoreline. Because from the way we've been playing recently, how could you have expected that? We've been so up and down. We lost against Spurs. We lost against City. We lost against Leicester. We just won Watford the other day. Yeah, we got the win, but it wasn't a convincing. It was just, again, a nitty-gritty win. Close-knitted, tight game. So we've done it. We've secured 3 points, and that's all we want before the new year. I think I've got a long way to go, but can I just say this? I'm not going to stand here act cocky, but I'll just look at the camera and say, it is December now, we're going into January, a new year, and anything can happen in football. Who would have expected Manchester City to have dropped down like they have done of recent? Nobody. If you'd asked me a few months ago who's going to win the league, I'd have said Manchester City, because they've been so good recently. So dire recently. But before that, they were so good, they were so impressive. And then we beat them and it all went downhill from there for them, really. So anything can happen in football, and I'm not going to speak too soon. We just need to make sure that we're getting as many points on the board as we can. That's all we can do. Because a lot's going on around us, team-wise at the moment. City have dropped down. There's loads of shock results. A hell of a lot anyways. So let's see what we can do, and I'm sure we can climb our way up the table. But as I said, I'm not going to speak too soon and sound cocky, but all I'm going to say is, without saying too much, we couldn't finish in the top 4 in the Premier League this season, but we could finish higher if we keep trying, because as I said, we don't know what teams are going to do around us yet. Teams are crumbling like that out of nowhere when you expect them to be absolutely snapping all these 3-0 results up when they're not. Sorry, 3-point results, yeah. So as I said, like, you'd expect City to thrash all these teams we've been playing recently. Hasn't happened. So as long as we keep getting 3 points and believing in ourselves, that's all we can do. And let's hope we just keep in that top 4 and keep moving up the table. You know, that's all we can do. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking now because this review's dragged on, but honestly, I'm feeling hopeful, and I just hope in the new year we can build on this. We've had a blip recently, but there's no reason that we can't get out of it. We've got 3 points against Watford. We've got 3 points against Palace today, so let's see what we can do. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below all your match thoughts and who your man of the match was. My man of the match would have to be Kante, because his goal gave us the win, didn't it? If he didn't score, God knows what would have happened. But yeah, I'm so buzzing. I just also want to say on this video, I hope everyone has an amazing new year. It's New Year's Eve tomorrow. I can't believe it's come around that quickly. 2019. Let's hope for a happy and healthy new year for everyone. And let's hope Chelsea are on the rise, you know. And thank you all so much for your continued support this year. I love you all. 3 points at Selhurst Park. Not a bad way to end the year, is it? Up the Chels. Thanks.